without further ado, let's go into what you can expect from this video. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering a few things. We're going to be covering who this community is for. We're also going to be covering who this community is not for, which is just as important. We'll go into a little bit about me, and then I'll show you around inside our community to give you a nice little tour of, what you can expect once you're a member. And if you're already a member, I'm going to show you some places inside the community you might not even know existed. So that'll be a pretty cool, nice little tour. We're going to go into some updates for the community as well. And then if you stick with me to the very end, I'm also going to be throwing out there a free gift for all those who are watching this video. Now, if you're not a member yet, you do need to become a member prior to receiving that free gift. But once you're a member, I mean, our community is free, and that's the gift already. But once you join our community, you'll be able to get that free gift at the end of this video for free as well. So hey, happy birthday to you. You just won the lottery just for watching this video and landing on our page. So awesome. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And again, my name is Siloh Moses. Feel free to call me Moses. If you get Siloh correct, fantastic. And if you don't, I won't hold it against you. I've been called Shadow. I've been called Shiloh. If it's easier for you, just call me Moses. Cool. So you're watching this video again because you either came watch my videos on YouTube, you found us through Skool Discovery, or we've met in person at one of my in real life meetups. So once again, kudos to you and congratulations for either finding us or meeting me in real person and coming to my community. So let's dive into who this community is for. So I've created this community for professionals whose love language is serving others, for the givers in the world who want to make a positive impact in their businesses and in the causes that they care about. So that's why I created this community, and that's who I created it for. So if you are the type of person where your love language is to give, you're a giver in the world, and you want to be able to make a positive impact in the world through your business and your causes in which you care about, this is the perfect place for you. Now, let's talk about who this community is not for. So, this community is not for professionals whose love language is essentially a taker, like someone who essentially takes, someone who's not a giver, someone who takes joy in basically taking from others, doesn't necessarily have a vision to make a big impact in the world, doesn't have any causes in which they care about. They are simply all about them. This, unfortunately for you, is not your community. So if I just described you to a T, feel free to jump out of our community. If you've paid a monthly membership, I will happily refund you and you can bounce. I do apologize for being straight and direct with you, but at the end of the day, this is not the community for you. There are tons of communities out there that are better fit. This one just isn't it. So again, if I described you to a T, feel free to bounce. No hard feelings. Appreciate you being here, but this is not the community for you. So let's go ahead and go into a little bit about me. So if this is the first time you've come across me, I started communities roughly around 8 years ago, 10 years ago now, and I started offline. Now, if you know a little bit about my story and how my first successful community came to be, I was homeless here in Las Vegas where I live. I was homeless for 7 months. I didn't have a car to sleep in, so I didn't sleep in a car. I didn't have a couch to crash on, so I didn't crash on any couches. I slept in abandoned buildings, ate food wherever I can find it. Didn't matter if it was in the garbage or in a dumpster covered in ants. I ate it. Now, I did that to survive. That's what I had to do. Now, the second that I got back on my feet, I created an offline community, simply me by myself, going out back into the homeless corridor, serving those who are homeless with fresh food, clothing, and hygiene. Started that community by myself on a street corner that served 30 people, and then turned it into a movement which incorporated on any time, any giving day, anywhere between 150 to 800 volunteers showing up to serve alongside with me, and serving anywhere from 800 people in any given day to us serving 5,000 people in a single day. Now, collectively, over the years of doing this, we've now served over 175,000 individuals food who otherwise could not find it anywhere else. That also includes single moms and single dads living in homes working two jobs with three kids, but just can't keep food in the fridge. We serve them as well. So that was my very first offline community. And used, as you can imagine, there's a lot of skills that you need to adapt, that you need to pick up, that you need to master to go from one person organization to one where there's 800 people looking to you for direction and still keeping your eye on the ball when it comes to making your impact. So I then took my lessons that I learned with my offline community, making it super successful. We got it up to the point where we were working with Walmart, working with Starbucks, Einstein Bagels. I got notoriety and awareness in Inc. magazine, Fortune, Entrepreneur, you name it. And I've also got a couple of awards from the United States Senate and United States Congress, right? So it takes a lot of effort to get to those positions, to get to those points, and to get to those awards and recognitions, but it also takes a lot of skill. So I took those skills in which I learned with that offline community, I translated them to online. I started building out online communities. Starting on Facebook first, grew communities from 0 to 3,000 in less than 3 weeks, and now I'm on Skool. So now my goal is to help you build your online community that you're proud of and to take what I've learned over 8 to 10 years of building communities and give it to you for free. So if you're here, if you want to build a community, if you have an impact that you want to make in the world, if you have a passion and a charity that you would ultimately like to make an impact in, and again, change the world with, you're in the right place, right? So with that being said, let me go ahead and show you around. That's enough about me. Let's go ahead and show you around so you can see what our community is all about now that you're inside. So now that you're inside, let's go ahead and go into our community. If I can just close this out. There we go. So inside of our community, here's where we're at. We're launch your community. So right now we are live inside our community. And so here's what I want to do first. I want to show you something that's truly important to me and to every one of our members. Again, this drives home the fact of who this community is for, who it isn't for. The very first post you're going to see here inside of our community is going to be our core values. So you'll want to click on this and open it up and read through our core values just to reaffirm that you're in the right place with the right people and in the right community at the right time. So you'll get a lot of that in that post. Our second post is our fun post where you can come in here. You can learn how to use our tabs, which are up here. And you'll also be able to click in here and find relevant information that's important to you. And then last but not least, once you get inside, go ahead and click on this post here. Introduce yourself and take a picture of your workspace. This is a very popular thread inside of our community. As you can see, 239 comments. So this is kind of where the party is at right here in this pin post. So come in and join the party there. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you here's some of our tabs. Speaking of, so if you're looking for information that's relevant to you and you want to pinpoint where that information could be found within our community, here's where you can click on those tabs and you can find that information without having to scroll through every tab or every post within our community. So if you're looking for community updates, you click on community updates and only those posts will show. If you're looking for mindset and motivation, which I'm very big on as well, affirmations, you'll find them here within our community when you click on the Monday mindset and motivation tab. So these are our tabs. Come in here, click on them, play around, and you'll be able to find information that's relevant to you a lot faster than going through our community posts. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to dive into our classroom section. I am very proud of his classroom section. I'm in a lot of communities on Skool, and then the communities I'm in seem to be able to skip this part. They skip what we teach within our community. And so I'm very proud of what we built out here. So this is for you as members. So you can come in here, you can click around, you can have some fun, and you can watch some really cool videos, right? We've got videos in here. We've got notes in here. Just come in and have fun and learn. This is all free. I do not gatekeep with pricing. This is all free. As long as you're engaging in the community, all of these will open up to you. And these are super valuable lessons which I've curated by building communities over and over and over again, successful ones. So the very first video you see here is how to build an online community on Skool. This came from a lot of my one-on-one phone calls with you as members, where some of you, or a good majority of you that I've spoken to one-on-one, are still stuck in the what do I do section after building out your Skool. And so I created a video for you guys to go in here and I walk you through how to create a community on Skool. What are the do's, what are the don'ts, what things to turn on, what things to turn off based on your Skool size. It's all in this video here. You can also dive into our 007 method and learn how to ethically spy on your competitors. Yes, that's why we call it 007, spy. I also have video sections in here and courses on value proposition, how to make your community stand out on Skool, community structure, how to set up your community to win, ROI and community model. ROI is return on investment. And this is where you learn how to make money on Skool and discover which community model is right for you. Most people, you may or may not know this, but most people don't. There's 10 different ways that you can build out an online community. And if you're building out your community on one of those models that do not match the model in which you're trying to deliver into the marketplace, you're going to have a mix match. And that mix match is going to be the reason why people aren't joining, right? So you want to make sure you start your community with the right model. And then for that, you want to go to this training here. Now, we also get into MRR, which is monthly reoccurring revenue. I've got a nice little section in here for you to learn MRR and how to grow your community. We call it Become Netflix, right? Because we are talking about a subscription-based model type of business. And in order for you to have a successful online community, you need to start thinking like Netflix does, right? So you can get that training here. We also go into branding and design, and we also go into community culture. So I've in those communities that are on Skool, I tell you, they do not cover half of what we cover in here. And if they even slightly touch upon it, it's gate kept with a price tag. These are not gate kept with a price tag. As long as you are in the community and you are caring enough to like, to post, and to comment and support other members, these will start to open up to you like a flower. So for free, by the way. So get in there, watch the videos. I can see, and these are quite healthy videos. This one is over an hour and I'm still building it out. So get in there, have some fun, and engage so these start to open up to you. Next, we're going to do is we're going to go into our calendar. So our calendar within our community is a great place for you to come after you've gone through these sessions, learned how to build a community on Skool properly. You've gone through the 007 spy work to spy on your competitors ethically, and you've got questions. Then you can join us on any one of our calendar calls. So we got a calendar call here that happens every other Monday. This is for new members. We also have a call that happens every other Tuesday. This is our community support call, where you can join if you have any questions in regards to how to build out your own community or any questions in regards to how our community works. As you can see, I am quite active. So I'm on these calls and I'm in our community 3 to 4 times a week, simply on these phone calls, hanging out for you to answer your questions. So join them. That's what they're here for. Our next section will be our members section. That's where you can see all the members within our community. Then we can scroll over to Map. Map is a pretty cool place to let you know where everyone is at within our community, what countries they are from. And we've even got people from Sweden. We've got people from Germany, France, Spain. Like we've got people from all over the world in our community, which is really, really cool. Next, we'll go over to Leadership Board. The Leadership Board here is how you unlock those classroom sessions that we were talking about here, like community structure, value proposition, how to properly brand and design your community. Well, if you are actively engaging within our community, you will start to see that you will have access to those classes as you engage more. So on level 1, joining in, you already get access to the 007 method, which shows you how to ethically spy on your competitors. Number 2, If you're active level 2, now you get access to chat where you can chat with other members in the DMs. And it goes on and on and on, right? And you could boss up to level 8 and you can create the community culture. You can get that training, which will now bring your community full force, full circle for you to build the type of community that goes out there and makes a huge impact in the world. Down here, we have our leadership board. And our leadership board, this is where our leaders who are the most active over the last 7 days, last 30 days, and our leaders of all time. This is pretty cool. Not only does leveling up in our community open up more of our community to you, but what we also do is it gives you an opportunity to land on our leadership board. And that number 1 position on our leadership board gets a nice little reward at the end of the month where we award the member of the month. And the member of the month award goes out to the person who's the most engaged. And we have, plans to give out Apple EarPods, AirPods. I mean, we give out real things that you can hold in your hand just for coming into the community and engaging. So get in here, engage, have some fun, get some courses to start opening up for you the more you level up, and also get on the leadership board for cool prizes, for cool stuff. Okay, awesome. So that's a little bit about our community, and that is a little bit of a tour. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go into some updates. So I posted within our community a update on what to expect over the next 30 days. So over the next 30 days inside our community, here's what we're going to be launching, and here's what you need to be looking out for. So you asked and you received. I'm going to be launching 3 more live training sessions in our classroom. So our classroom now has 7 classes. We're going to have 10 by the end of the next 30 days, which means if you're in here and you're engaging, I'm only going to be adding even more value into our classroom section to help you build out the best communities online possible so you can make that impact in your business and make that impact in the world that you want to make. And be able to take a portion of your profits and donate it to that charity or that cause of your choice. And that's what happens when your communities are profitable. So I'm going to be adding 3 more classes to the classroom section. I'm actually working on them now, and these are going to be phenomenal. Now, I'm not quite sure if these will or will not be gate kept. So if you're in the community right now and you're going through the classroom section and you're clicking on the classroom sections when you're done to basically alert me and alert our admins that you're going through the classroom section and that you're progressing. If I do gatekeep these with a price, or maybe like if you have to upgrade to a tier, well, then if I see that you're progressing through the community and through the courses and that you're learning and you're showing up for calls, I might just give you those calls for free. I might give you those classroom sessions for free. So again, it pays to come in here and engage, right? Have fun, learn, right? And build out your communities with us here at Launch Your Community. Number 2, over the next 30 days, back by popular demand. You guys love this so much. I was like, all right, I'm just going to do it again. I'm going to be launching a 3-day Launch Your Community Challenge. Now, I'm going to be launching this over the next 2 weeks, and this is for members only. Now, this sprint is designed to help you get your community built, launched, and perfectly positioned for millions of active users here on Skool, and to do it in 3 days. Now, seating is limited. So what I mean by that is that only 10 people will be available to participate in this 3-day Launch Your Community Challenge. Now, you do need to acquire within, so send me a quick DM. Let me know if you're interested, and we will add you to the wait list for this. Again, only 10 members within our community. We have well over 100, which means really only 10% of you watching this video right now will be able to participate. So get in there right now if you want to take this challenge, take action, right? Don't waste a minute, because if you do, someone else could take this opportunity away from you. Next, we've got our productive goodies. So I will be releasing within our community in the training session, in the classroom session, roadmaps, spreadsheets, frameworks that are previously unreleased. I'm going to be releasing these within our classroom section. They will all be available for download in our community over the next couple of weeks. So you want to continue to come back into our community and check our classroom section for those downloads, roadmaps, SOPs, AI generated prompts to help you build your community even faster. They're all going to be in there. Now, tiers are here. This is my last but not least. The tiers are here. Can you say it with me? Tiers are here. The tiers are here, especially within our community. So we've got our tiers set up. Our very first tier is free. This is the done. Well, this is essentially you do it yourself. So our free community is a DIY community. This community is going to give you access to the community and networking in 1 or 2 training sessions in our classroom for free. Not expecting you to do anything else except come in here and pick up what I'm throwing down, which is high quality education for you and for all those who want to build something spectacular and make an impact in the world. Our second tier is our premium tier. This is the done with you tier. So this is for people who essentially have more time than they have money, but they also like to get their dirt under their fingernails. They like to kind of do things themselves. All they request is a little bit of guidance and coaching and support. That's what our tier 2 premium is for. And then last but not least, we've got our tier 3 membership. This is our VIP membership. This is a done for you membership model. This is for people who are the opposite of premium. They have more money than they have time. And they're just like, hey, Siloh, I'm just going to give you my community. You go build it out. You fill it with 100 members. I'm just going to show up every once in a while, shake hands, kiss babies, and make some money. All right, cool. Yeah, like I'm okay with that, right? And so the tier 3 is for VIP members. That's going to be, again, a done for you membership. So if you're interested in that, take a look at our pricing, take a look at our tiers. If you want the done for you model, just send me a DM. Now, as our community grows, we grow with it. So both as members and founders. So there will be lots of new changes coming to the community outside the next 30 days. This is essentially what you can expect to come next on our roadmap. Now, I promise that I'm going to go ahead and give you a free gift. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that free gift now. You've been patient enough to be here. You watched the entire video. You got a tour. You got to take a look at our classroom section. You got a nice little incentive to come in and start engaging and meeting people, liking comments, and sharing valuable posts. Now it's my turn to give you something. And my something that I'm going to be giving to you is this. Here's your free gift for sticking around and watching this video. What I'm going to be doing over the 3-day Launch Your Community Challenge, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving this away for free. That's right. You heard me. It's a $299 value, basically $100 a day. I'm giving it to you for free just for sticking around and watching this video. Now, here's what you get with this 3-day challenge. With this 3-day challenge, consider it a sprint. So what we're going to do is we're going to design or help you design your community, get it built, get it launched, and get it perfectly positioned for millions of active users here on Skool in 3 days. Now, the seating is limited. Only 10 people will be available to participate in this 3-day challenge. Now, if you want to participate in this challenge, here is how you enter. Number one, what you need to do is like this video. So yes, you do need to be inside the community. So once you're inside the community, like this video. Number two, leave a comment. The comment is 3 days. Leave 3 days in a comment so that my admin, Jessica, can see it and then send you information regarding this challenge. And then what you want to do, last but not least, is check your inbox. Once you check your inbox, you'll have a message either from myself or from Jess, and we will send you the details on the 3-day challenge. Now, here's a disclaimer. In case you didn't hear it the first time around, only 10 people will be allowed to participate. So if you are number 11 and you say, Siloh, please, I want to participate, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to let you in. Now, if you are number 9, well, congratulations, you're in, right? So as long as you like this video and then you comment 3 days so that Jessica can see that you want to participate. Now, the first 5 people who comment 3-day challenge or 3 days below will also receive the frameworks, the cheat sheets, the SOPs for this challenge for free. Yes, you not only will get an opportunity to be able to participate in the 3-day launch challenge for free, but you'll also get the frameworks, the cheat sheets, the SOPs that go along with this challenge for free. And that's a $55 value. So you're watching this video right now, go ahead and click on this. Sorry, go ahead and like this video, leave a post, leave 3 days in a comment below, and Jessica or I will reach out to you and then check your inbox for the details for this challenge, and we will get you signed up. Again, in 3 days, you can have a fully built, launched, and a community here on Skool that is perfectly positioned for millions of active users, and you can do it in 3 days. So that's all I've got for this video. I do want to thank you once again for joining Launch Your Community here on Skool. Absolutely love having you here. And again, get in, get active. As you can see, no gatekeeping. Everything in this community is high value. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to get your community. It's going to be up and running. You're going to launch it. You're going to make a huge impact, not only in your business, but in the world. And you're going to have plenty of profits to be able to take and donate to that charity of your choice, that cause of your choice. And that is who we are here as community owners. This is the type of people you're around. This is what I'm building here. I'm building it for you. I'm building it for myself, but I'm also building it for the impact and the thousands, hundreds of thousands of people we will be impacting together. So once again, thank you so much for hanging out here. Go ahead and comment down below, like this video, then comment down below 3 days, and we will get you into 3-day challenge for free. Only available for 10 members. First 5 get in free, and the first 5 also get the SOPs that go along with the challenge for free. My name is Siloh. You can simply just call me Moses, or all right, fine. Shadow works too, or Shiloh. But my name is Moses. Thank you so much for hanging out here and hanging out with me. Welcome again to Launch Your Community. I will see you on the calls and see you in our community. Talk soon.